Shakur Stevenson want to let Coach Kenny know, stop all that lying and trolling you be doing. Y'all know y'all haven't sent me nothing. We're going to talk about that in this video. But before we do that, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook on it. What's happening, y'all? Smash on my like button for the ones who ain't no haters. And for the haters, smash the thumbs down. But this is playing out exactly like I said it would. When Lomachenko decided that he ain't want no smoke right now, I said the next narrative for all the Tankomaniacs was going to be that Shakur Stevenson is ducking. No matter what happens, no matter how it plays out, the narrative was going to be that Shakur is ducking. Because I've been knowing that Shakur and Tank ain't fighting until at least 2025. I've been saying that, been on the record saying that for the longest time. And it's crazy because Money Brown was the first one that said this a few years ago. Me and him was going back and forth, and Money said they not fighting until 2025. And it turns out that it looked like he was right. And then when I jumped on and started saying the same thing that he was saying, because I could see that he was right, look how it's playing out. But it's also playing out with the narrative that all of these crying, crybaby ass, fake ass fans running around talking about Shakur Stevenson is ducking and all of this, right? And Coach Kenny likes to play into these narratives, right? Coach Kenny is one of the main reasons that these fans is running around talking about Shakur Stevenson is ducking, because Coach Kenny know how to put things in the air and say things that is completely false, but the way he said, you can't just turn around and call him a flat out lie. So, you know, Shakur calls him a troll because he knows exactly what he be doing. Now, this is what Coach Kenny has said lately when asked about, you know, who is Gervonta Davis going to fight next. I'm going to let y'all hear this audio, and then after that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to cook on exactly what I'm talking about with Coach Kenny. Listen to this audio, y'all.
Is the Shakur fight in November? Is it going to be Ryu? Who would you lean towards if you had to pick right now?
I would love to fight Shakur because I always said Shakur and Tank was the best. But Shakur, he's not going to take it. I want him to take, we wanted to fight Lomachenko, but he's not taking it. So it's whoever they feed. We're going to see.
See, that's the type of shit that I'm talking about when it comes to Coach Kenny, right? He says, well, I want to fight Shakur, you know, but he not going to take it. We wanted to fight Loma, but he didn't take it. Take what? You see what I'm saying? Take what? See, he didn't exactly say we sent Shakur Stevenson a contract and he don't want to take the fight now that we sent him a contract. See, he know how to use his words to get the fans to run with certain narratives, right? And Shakur, he seen this and he says, they haven't sent me nothing. They haven't offered me anything. They haven't sent me anything at all. This dude is just trolling. He just talking. That's all Coach Kenny do is talk. And that's exactly what he doing. Because the dude, it's a lie to me, right? It's a lie because he know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Send what? Shakur can't take nothing that you don't send him. Shakur cannot take nothing that you don't offer him. So, man, it's to put out the narratives for these sheep. Y'all on here watching right now. A lot of y'all on here watching right now. For y'all sheep to go run with and then to jump on X and jump on your social media platforms and, oh, man, Shakur ducking, man. He don't want to sign the contract. He ducking. Y'all just want to believe a lie. But it's funny, man, because this be coming from the same people that always say, oh, man, Coach Kenny and Calvin, they don't speak for Tank. Soon as one of them say some shit that don't sound good for Tank, that make Tank look bad, they gonna come out and cover that shit up real quick. Oh, man, Coach Calvin and Kenny, man, they don't speak for Tank. Tank talk for himself. You know, you gotta wait for Tank to come out and tell you. They just talking. But then, y'all run with information like this. Now they ain't just talking. The truth is Coach Kenny don't talk for Tank. That's the truth. Coach Kenny don't do Nothing in regards to the business. He not a matchmaker. He's the same one that flipped the coin and said, whatever the coin land on, that's who we fight next. And Tank done fought a couple times since then. Did the Shakur fight happen then? Or Devin Haney fight happen then? Whatever the coin landed on. But Coach Kenny, man, he likes to do things because he knows that the fans are going to run with it, right? They're going to run with these narratives. He don't have nothing to do with the business or the decisions that Gervonta Davis makes. The only ones that got say so with that is Gervonta Davis himself, Leonard Ellis, and Calvin Ford. Coach Kenny don't got nothing to do with the business. So, trying to insinuate that you sent Shakur something and he don't want to take it, like, bro, it's just a flat out lie to me. Y'all can call it trolling, y'all can call it whatever you want, but he know what he's doing, And they get off on stuff like that. And you know what else is crazy to me is the same fans and content creators that's running around here now acting like, oh man, we want Shakur. We want the Shakur fight. Shakur don't want it. He just clout chasing and ducking. That's the fight that needs to happen. Those are the same fans that when y'all found out that Gervonta Davis chose Lomachenko over Shakur, y'all was running around talking about, oh man, nobody wants to see that Shakur fight right now. Shakur ain't done nothing. We want to see Lomachenko. That's a much better fight. All Shakur gonna do is run. He ain't done nothing. He need to prove himself. What has he done at 135? He ain't fought nobody at 135. We don't want to see that fight. Nobody wants to see that fight. That fight ain't gonna sell. Y'all the same ones that was saying all of that BS. But now that it looked like that Tank don't have no big name to fight because Lomachenko pulled out. Now all of a sudden, oh man, Shakur ducking, man. Everybody, man, the world want to see the Shakur fight. And to tell you the truth is, and has always been, that the world wants to see Shakur Stevenson and Tank. You should want to see that fight if you're a real boxing fan. But the truth also is that we haven't heard a word from Gervonta Tank Davis. You got Calvin talking about he don't want to fight. You got Kenny making up shit, trolling, talking about, oh man, Shakur don't want to sign it. And you know what I'm saying? And then you got nothing from Gervonta Davis. Nothing at all. You ain't heard a peep from him. Not on Twitter, not nowhere. So, like I continue to say, this fight will happen when Tank Davis say, he on my list, he up. Shakur, you up. What's popping? That's when that fight will happen. Shakur has made it clear that he don't even want to sign no long-term deal with no promoter to lock himself in a contract, right? Because he wants to fight Gervonta Davis. He's leaving his options, right, open. He's leaving himself open so he can go fight Tank Davis. So if he goes and fights Zepeda next, well, he not in no contract. He not locked in. He can still go fight Gervonta Davis. And the truth is that Tank Davis, right? And I'm not even going to say Tank Davis, but the truth is that Gervonta Davis's team consisted of Leonard Ellis and Calvin Ford, the ones that actually have a say-so in who Gervonta Davis fight next, along with himself, right? Shakur is not in the plans for next. He ain't never been in the plans. Y'all seen that when he skipped over Shakur to pick Lomachenko. He not in the plans. That's not saying that Tank is not going to fight Shakur. That ain't saying that Tank is ducking Shakur. They have a list. He told y'all. And Shakur somewhere in there. But he definitely wasn't next. And they're not going to change that just because Loma didn't want the smoke. They were already looking to fight a Pitbull Cruz and Rayo winner if Loma did do something like he did. That's the truth. Y'all want to run with a bunch of lies. You heard it from Calvin Ford himself. What else y'all need to hear? But anyway, man, that's all I have to say about the situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. You know, if you need some tissue with all the crying that y'all be doing in my comments, do me a favor. In my comment section, drop the Addy, and I'll send y'all a box of tissue of y'all choice. But anyway, for the rest, make sure you smash on the like button, subscribe to the channel. For the haters, bite blood out your bottom lip and watch it drip all down your t-shirt. And y'all already know how I do. Tango talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.